Hey guys, it's Ep16 and welcome back to episode 16 of my Atletico Madrid career. And on today's episode, we're going to be playing plenty of matches, maybe as many as 5 games we're going to try and get through in today's episode. Playing probably 3 of them, and we're going to see how far we can get through April, hopefully to the end of the month. Before we get into today's episode though, if we could try and hit 75 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Let's crack on with things and take a look at the team we're going to put out, which I actually need to sort out still. And here it is. Oblak starts in goal, Basalico at right back, Bukili, Savic and Enriquez in defence, Koke, Oscar, Gabi and Carrasco midfield, with Torres and Costa up front. So a changed team. We're going to send the opening game against Levante, a game that we don't really need to play. You would have thought we needed to play anyway. We'll wait and see what happens in this actual game though. Let's find out how we get on. Some changes to the team quite clearly. We need, I think, 5 points now to be able to win the league title. So we'll wait and see what comes of this game. Hopefully we can get 3 of them here. Let's wait and find out. 20 minutes in, still remains 0-0. Hoping to get an early goal. Hasn't quite happened. Approaching half-time here. Still without a goal. Looking to take the lead though. And it's I was about to say it's a boring 0-0, but in fact Boateng scores. We equalise through Costa. They miss a penalty. All starts to kick off in the early stage of the second half. Rodriguez gets himself an injury as well. We'll skip, and it finishes 1-1. That's not a good result at all. I was hoping to get 3 points. We didn't end up getting 3 points, and we dropped 2 points instead. Not what I was after at all. Obviously that's the risk when you sim games, sometimes that sort of thing can happen, especially when you change the team as well. This week we see Cardoso go up to 66 overall, great news for us, the youngster continues to go up, and hopefully he'll get a little bit closer to Jesus soon. Okay, let's crack on with this game now against Sporting. We are going to be playing, I think it's like the quarterfinals of the Champions League, I think. We won the previous leg 3-1, and so this is the second leg now. Oblak starts in goal, Basalico right back, Godin, Jimenez and Felipe Luis in defence. Koke, Savic, Sola and Vitolo in midfield with Costa and Griezmann up front. This is our bench, looks pretty strong. Carrasco drops off it just slightly onto the bench there, and so we'll go ahead with that as our squad for the game. Let's wait and see how we get on. Not too sure it's home or away though. It's the away fixture, so that means Sporting already have a goal advantage in the away side of things anyway. We do, however, have the advantage at 3-1, so we are in a better position, but like I say, they have the away goal, so we've got to try and hit back with one ourselves. Okay, there we go for this game against Sporting Lisbon. Let's see how we get on, try and get ourselves a victory so we can progress in the Champions League. Obviously, we've got big ambitions in this tournament. We want to try and compete across all tournaments, despite there being a lot of tournaments to compete across. We are getting towards the end of the season now. We've done pretty well so far. Let's just hope that can continue. Vitolo into Griezmann. Great chance for Griezmann. Should go across and I accidentally went for the shot. Oh, messed that one up. Should have done better there. I was going to go for a shot then, and quite clearly the pass across to Costa was available. I tried it. Obviously it fake shotted, but then by that point it was too late. Chance here for Bastos. Oh, he scored. We didn't get close enough to them. 3-2 on aggregate now. This game could be quite an interesting one. We didn't score ourselves and we're being punished at the other end. Not too many chances for either teams at the moment. It'll be only 11 minutes in, but Bastos just manages to get a little bit of space because they don't close him down properly, and then he finesses it, which is a bit of a strange thing to do here. Should have put his laces through it, but he somehow finds a way past Oblak, who doesn't seem to be able to save it somehow. Anyway, it's 1-0, and Bastos has given Sporting the lead. Oh, what a long ball. That is, will it find Griezmann? Can he get there? Oh my days, how has he not got to that one? Seemed to bounce over him. That's it for the first half, still is the game 1-0. Very disappointed actually. Very few chances for us going forward. It's been a lot in the midfield and a lot of getting to their defence and then not being able to do anything with it. It's gone into our attackers and we just haven't been able to use the ball properly. So maybe looking at a change of formation, tempted by a 4-3-3 attack. It's not something I usually do, but I'm tempted to do it for this game because right now it's not really working. Yeah, so we're going to give it a go. No changes to the actual team, just the change to formation. Griezmann on the left-hand side, Costa up front, Vitolo on the right. Savic is our centre attacking mid, bringing Koke and Sola to play in midfield just behind him. So we'll go with that now, see how it works out for us in the second half. Hopefully it brings different results. I think all we really need is just one away goal and we should be fine. Because obviously one more goal and they'd actually be going through at that point, so we have to be careful here. Felipe Luis into Costa, who's trying to turn and shoot. Oh, it's just wide. It's a better start to this half. Okay, 2 changes now with 20 minutes to go. Partey and Correa to come on. We'll take off Koke and Vitolo. Change of formation once again to a 4-4-2 diamond formation. We're going to go with that now just because the width isn't really being used. There's no point having width if you're not going to use it, and we are struggling to use it. So we'll go with that, see how it works out. Hopefully those changes will improve us a little bit. It's a bit risky doing these sort of changes when they only need 1 goal and they're through. So maybe this will come back to bite us, but I guess I'll have to wait and see. For now, though, I'm pushing for a goal myself. Saul going to try to look for a cross into the middle. Good chance. Savic is there. So's Costa. Is he onside though? I'm not too sure. Seems like he is because it's cleared away. and such a good chance to get a goal and make it level for us in this match. Hasn't quite happened for us, and there's 10 minutes to go. Savic over to Vasalko, and we're going to continue to put the pressure on. Despite not really needing another goal, we're going to go for one anyway, and that's pretty much our game in a nutshell. 4 up front now for Sporting, still needing just 1 goal, and then they'll be through. Playing it very risky in this game away. I was hoping we'd try and get ourselves a goal, but it's not happening at the moment. Still maybe a chance here for Correa as he runs through. It's a good chance on his left foot, and he scores. It's 1-1. There we go. It's a difficult angle, but he puts us on level terms, and that's it. We're through into the next round. Now got the away goal, and that's all that matters. We are through, and that's fantastic news for us. A substitute there, scoring the goal on his left foot. Great strike. Brilliant little setup there by Costa. Just really opens up at the back, as normally happens, to be honest, when they throw loads of players forward. Leaves them vulnerable, and we have taken advantage of it. It's a great strike on his weaker side. Finds the top right-hand corner beautifully. And it's 1-1, 4-2 in aggregate. There we go. Finishes 1-1 as well. Not our greatest game, definitely not. Performance-wise, not at our best at all. Sporting looked decent and caused us issues at times. We just didn't attack very well. That was our main issue. We didn't really use our players very well at all. Very, very bizarre game. 3 shots, 2 on target. You won't see those sort of stats from us very often. And yeah, very bizarre match. Not really worked out just yet what's gone on in that game. Going to hopefully try and improve though going into the next match. And yeah, Tottenham have ended up beating Bayern Munich 2-1 in aggregate in the quarterfinals of the Champions Cup. So that means Tottenham go through into the semi-finals. We might well be playing against them since we go through 4-2. And Barcelona are through as well after beating Man City, Roma and United. Both drew 0-0. I've just noticed our profit this season has been incredible. £250 million profit. Pretty decent. Not that it really makes any difference to us, but it's just good to see that we've ran things smoothly this year. Okay, let's take a look at the league table. There's 7 games to go for Barcelona. That means they can get 21 more points. That means the maximum amount of points they can get now is 84. We're currently on 83, so 2 points is enough to obviously win the league title. You can't get 2 points, so 3 points is what we're going to be aiming for in this game against Real Betis. I was going to sim it, but because it's one for the league title, we are going to play it, so let's change around the team. Okay, so this is the team I'm going to go with. Not too many changes from the last team. Just got Correa coming in and Carrasco as well as Savic as well in defence, so just 3 changes. And this bench I'm going to go with Hernandez, Partey, Witsel, Oscar, Koke, Vitolo and Gamero all on there. Plenty of options as ever. Let's go with things. Let's try and win the league title from this game. Okay, then here we go for this game against Real Betis. Could this be the game that wins us the league title with plenty of matches to go as well? 6 games to go would it be after this match? So that'd be pretty impressive if that is the case. It might be 5, I'm not 100% sure, but a very, very good margin over the opposition teams who have just not performed this season. We have performed well, there's no doubt about it, but Real Madrid and Barcelona just have performed terribly. I mean, you can see by the points tally, 60-odd points from Barcelona in 2nd place. Not good enough at all at this stage of the season. So very bizarre season from them. They've not really made things particularly difficult for us, but we're just going to focus on this game, focus on trying to win, and focus on trying to get an early goal as well. Probably a handball in there from that block, but nothing given and out for a corner. Carrasco will deliver. Who can we pick out? Saul is in there, but it's over his head. Out to Savic. What's he going to be like? Oh, what a hit from Savic, the centre-back. He's in this game, I've started him, and he's responded with a goal, and we're just inside 7 minutes. What a hit from him from range. I was not expecting that in his locker, but he's produced it, and it might well be the goal that wins us the league title. Just falls to him nicely, not a great corner really, but this is a hell of a strike from the centre-back. Finds a way through, goalkeeper's miles off his line, don't know what he's doing there, and he makes things more difficult for himself by being in that position. But look at that for a hit, it's 1-0, what a start to the game. Response here maybe from Real Betis. Yep, first shot. Straight from kick-off. It's the kick-off glitch. I love it. I love the kick-off glitch. So it gets the opposition a goal every time. Every time. 1-1, 10 minutes in, Real Betis score. We don't get, obviously, don't get near enough to the player, so it's our fault a little bit here. We should win it back there. We don't win it back. Then we don't get close enough to him because I can't select the right player. And then he just scores as easy as that with the first shot on goal. 1-0. Correa running forward. Can he pick anybody out in the middle? Good chance for Carrasco at the back post. Oh, he's beaten to it. Out for a corner which Griezmann will take. It's an out-swinging ball. Can we pick anybody out here? And we put ourselves back in front. Saul with the header, but it's saved by the keeper. Saul over to Carrasco. Can he deliver it in? Yes, he can. Correa back to Costa, maybe. Oh, beaten to it by the defender. Great interception. We should have really scored that, but he wins it back, and so does Savic here. Correa looking for another cross. This time Carrasco will take a touch, shoot, and saved. And no one's there to follow it up. It's cleared away once again. We're certainly the better team here. We're certainly putting under a lot of pressure. And we've not quite got ourselves back in front just yet. Griezmann looking back to Carrasco. Could this be the chance? No, it's blocked once again. Lots of defenders back. Griezmann to Costa. Now over to Correa. Good chance. Oh, he couldn't get out of his feet. It should have been shifted onto his right foot and then get the shot away. But instead he gets it trapped under his left foot and ends up taking the shot, which is easily blocked by the defender. Out for another corner. Still a lot of pressure on them here. Carrasco delivers. Costa's in there and again can't quite do enough. Correa, oh, saved by the keeper. Correa again should probably do better, but again stuck underneath his foot, and the keeper punches away this time. Griezmann to shoot. Oh, it's absolutely dreadful. That is on his stronger foot as well. Carrasco looking for a chip into the back post. Maybe it'll find Costa. Has to be. Oh, it's another save by the keeper. What's going on? Why can't we score? That's incredible from the goalkeeper. Just stops it there. I think with his right shoulder. And I thought Diego Costa was bound to score with that chance. Unfortunately, not quite, and we're still putting pressure on them, still not managing to get the goal, puts us back in front. It's half-time, it's 1-1 still, and their goal is still the only attack that they've had during this game, straight from kick-off. So a little bit annoyed by that. We've put them under a lot of pressure. To be fair, they defended pretty well for the most part. The goalkeeper in particular has done a great job. The rest of the defence have been putting lots of blocks as well. So our performance has actually been quite good. We've been passing the ball around really well, creating good chances. The ball just hasn't quite gone in the back of the net just yet. So got to try and keep probing, and hopefully we find a way through at some point during the second half. There's only really one team going to try and win this game. Saul running forward, looking to try and beat a few players on the way there into Costa. Costa looking into Griezmann now. Griezmann over to Carrasco. Into the back post, headed back across for Saul. On his right foot, hits the bar. Oh no, no one was there to follow it up. It's great play once again. Fantastic passing, but it doesn't result in a goal once again. A lot of men behind the ball here, still trying to break them down. Felipe Luis going forward, trying to do something with this. Savic now over to Correa. Correa crossing, good chance, and oh, saved by the keeper. Felipe Luis just going to have a shot here, give it a go, and it's another fantastic save. 20 minutes left. I'm starting to think we're going to end up drawing this game at this rate. Got ourselves a corner. Carrasco looking to deliver. Can we pick anybody out? Saul is in there, but again, headed away. They're doing such a good job of that. Loving the ball into Griezmann. Griezmann now to Costa. Trying to open up his body, but again intercepted just too quickly. And this is the big issue we've been having the whole of this match. It's been an interesting game, though. You don't often get these sort of matches for so long during a game, so it's quite interesting that we've had this sort of battle throughout the whole match. Griezmann going to try and play into Correa. It's a great chance now for him to cut it back. Another good opportunity. Correa trying to cross it back in for Savic, and again cleared away. Saul will again try and line up another shot, and nearly fell to Savic once again, but defence are doing it just about enough. I was looking to make a change, but the ball hasn't left the pitch for a long time, so we can't really do a change if that's the case. Not too much longer left of this match. I'm still searching for a goal. Chance here, Correa. No, lost it. Robert's suddenly looking a bit of a threat here in the final couple of minutes. They might be going for a winner here. That will be very interesting, but luckily for Salco just stops it from going out, and we can try and attack again. Oh, we're struggling to get the ball forward now. Where is our attack? What's going on? Get going forward. We're trying to win the game here. Got a league title to try and win. Referee's finally blown his whistle. We can make some changes now, but we're in the 90th minute. Okay, let's do a slight tweak to the team. All three changes. Partey, Koke and Witsel all going to come on. We'll take off Felipe Luis, Carrasco and Basalco. Quite clearly a change of formation as well. Throwing Witsel as a striker, Savic as a striker now as well. And we'll go with that. Two at the back. Really going for it here. There's very, very few minutes left, so we may as well go for it. And we'll go on ultra attacking as well. All out attack, in fact. And this could backfire, obviously, if they suddenly win back the ball, but let's hope they don't. Oh my god, what a waste. What a waste. I think as soon as he kicks the ball forward, that will be it. Chance maybe still forwards late on. No, that's it. Didn't even get a chance with those subs. That's just because the ball didn't leave the pitch for 30 minutes, which was ridiculous. So, finishes 1-1, disappointed by that. We threw everything at it, but we just couldn't break it down and get a clear enough chance. Goalkeeper was outstanding. Again, outstanding. So, that prevented us from winning the game. Gutted that we weren't able to win the league title, at least not from my end. We'll wait and see what Barcelona got from their game. Maybe they drop points, maybe we have won the league title. I guess we'll wait and see. But 16 shots, 11 on target, you have to score more than one goal. They had one shot, one on target, one goal. So yeah, pretty much sums up that game. We'll wait and see the results of the Barcelona match. Like I say, they still might have dropped points, so we could well have won the league after that game. Okay, Barcelona are yet to play, but obviously the max amount of points they can get is 84, so we've managed to match that at the moment. We'll wait to see that over the next few days exactly how they get on with their games in hand. For now, though, we'll do some play drills, see what comes back. Quite a lot of attributes going up, but no change in overall. Come on, Barca, drop some points like you have done virtually the whole season. And there we go. Barcelona on 66 points, 6 games to go, 18 points. They won that match, that means, yeah, 4-0 against Villarreal. We still only need a point though, so I'm pretty happy with how we're going on. We're going to play the final game of today's episode. This game should be able to win us the league title, just 1 point needed. And it's a game against Real Sociedad. We'll change from the team, unfortunately, because there's lots of tired players here. In fact, no, we are going to go, I think, full strength, so not too many changes, because we've got another game in 3 days' time. Then 3 days after that, a big match against Man United in the Champions League next episode. So we are going to put out pretty much a strongest team that we can, and so I'll make a couple of tweaks here. So yeah, just Godin and Koke coming into the team, obviously at centre-back and right mid. That means that we have had Correa drop out the side, as well as one of the other players, Savic, that was a little bit tired. So we'll go with that. The bench looks like this as well, so I'm pretty happy with how the bench is shaping up. Let's see what we get on in what is the final game of today's episode, and a game that should win us the league title this time round. Okay, then let's begin this game against Real Sociedad, try and get ourselves a win. Hopefully it's going to be the game that wins us the league title, although I was expecting that to happen last game, but didn't quite turn out as expected. Hopefully it's not another one of those sort of matches where they just sit in deep and play for a point. Although saying that, it is kind of enjoyable to try and break them down, but I guess we'll just wait and see what happens in this game. So far, though, everyone is behind the ball, so yeah, that maybe is going to set the tone a little bit here. Oh my god, just throws straight to Costa. Has to try and chip the keeper. Oh, of course he's put it wide. The goalkeeper's literally just thrown it straight to us there. And unfortunately, it was on his weaker foot. Rushed it a little bit, but didn't really have too much more time to be able to wait, to be honest. So, yeah, that was a good chance, which we've not taken. Chance for Real Sociedad, and it's a bizarre shot from a weird angle, but it was saved anyway by Oblak. I think it was going wide. Oh, great pass to Koke. Chance now, needs Costa to get in the middle as well. That's a fake shot, which hasn't worked. Griezmann to Costa. Costa now into Saul. Chance, and it's not good enough again. Feels like a similar game to the last one, really, where we are having to keep hold of the ball and try and find a way through their defence. Saying that, they have been a little bit more open and tried to go forward once or twice more than the opposition did in the last match. So there's a few differences, but still feels a little bit similar from ourselves. We're struggling a little bit to take our chances. Now into Carrasco. Oh, he gets there as well. I was hoping for a volley, not a header. Okay, that's it for the first half. Still run the game 0-0. Disappointed, but there still should be something in this game for us. We're dominating the possession, having good opportunities, getting good enough positions. We just can't seem to get clear-cut chances, which is getting a bit frustrating for us. 7 shots, 4 on target, 0 goals. It's been a tough episode for us. We've really had to work for things so far, which has been a little bit uncommon for us this season, hence why we're in the position that we are. But yeah, that's very, very strange for us to have to work so hard for these victories. Don't know what's happened in today's episode, but we are struggling a little with the goals. Oh, on a plate. That's embarrassing. 5 minutes in, Real Sociedad take the lead. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. On a plate for them. Look at this for a clearance. Wow. Oh, what's the keeper doing as well? It's an absolute shambles. Let's just move on. Absolutely dreadful. And they're winning the match 1-0 here. At this rate, Barcelona are going to catch us up. Luckily, we still only need 1 point, but I wanted to try and win the league title with 3 points rather than just 1. Chance again. This could get even worse for us. It has. Oh my god, this has got even worse. We've scored 2 goals in 10 minutes of the second half. Literally for nothing. I've no idea where our defence is here. And again, it's a shambles. The keeper's all over the place. And we've collapsed somehow. I don't know what's going on here. This was totally unexpected and out of the blue. This could be 3 at this rate. What is going on? Can't defend at all. Our defenders, though, are just not in the right places. I'm really shocked at what I'm seeing here. All over the place in our defence. No idea what's happened here. Certainly doesn't feel like it's a fault at the back, though. Yeah, this game's over for us now, unfortunately. There might be 30 minutes left, but the way that we're playing, we're not going to get anything. Costa looking for a chance. Maybe he'll get it, but again, loses it. And yeah, I think, unfortunately, despite there still being a good chunk of the game left, I think this match is long gone now. Costa, chance. Can it be a goal? Yes, it can. There we go, clawed one back. Maybe there's still a little bit of hope for a draw. Savic has got himself a goal here. It's a little bit sloppy, but in the end, fairly intricate at the same time. Into Savic, who slots home. Good run from him. 2-1. Back in this game, but still need another couple of goals. Chance here, and they hit the bar. What was going on in this match? I've no clue where this sort of performance has come from in the second half. There was no signs of it at all in the first, and suddenly they've just come out here and looks the better team. Looking for a cross, good ball into the back post. Anybody else there? Oh, what a save. Should be 2-all. 10 minutes left, still looking for that point which will win us the league title. Griezmann going to deliver it into the box. Can Sol get there? Overhead kick! Oh, my days, if that was the goal. What an incredible goal that would have been. Let's watch that one back. Oh, it's a strange overhead kick, but I tell you what, if that was a goal. Okay, all three changes. Partey, Witsel and Gamero to come on. We're going to take off the Salco, Felipe Luis and Carrasco. 10 minutes to go now. Quite clearly a change in the formation. Not even going to try and describe what that is, but 10 minutes left. Still looking for that equalising goal, and that'll be the goal that wins us the league title. Like I said before, though, we could still win the league title if Barcelona do drop more points, so it doesn't solely rest on this game, but still looking to try and win it on our terms. Griezmann looking to try and get a cross in maybe here, but again loses it. Only 2 at the back now, so it does obviously make things very risky for us. We have to be careful. They continue to throw the same amount of players forward. What a pass that is to Gamero. Chests it down, looking for Griezmann. Still going. Gamero, can he find the pass into Costa? Oh, the back heel was meant to go to Witsel, but it didn't find its way there. And I thought that could have been it. What a goal that would have been as well. Witzel still trying to press, and they've cleared the way. Panicked more like, but again, we can't win back the ball. Chance maybe for Gamero late on. Still trying to run forward, struggling for support. What's going on here? Have to try and find Koke. Can we pick anybody out in the middle? Could this be the winner? No, the keeper gets there, stops Costa from getting to it, and that'll be it now, I think. Partey desperately trying to win it back, but that's it. We lost the game 2-1. What's gone on this episode? We've not been bad, we've just not scored enough goals, and I don't really know why that is. We just haven't seemed to score goals. I don't know if it's the changes to difficulty, which we did a couple of episodes back now. I didn't really notice the last episode that much. But if we'd had the whole season on this difficulty, we certainly would not be 20-odd points in front of Barcelona. We'd be more like 3rd or 4th probably. So, very, very bizarre stuff this episode. Struggled to score, and we haven't quite managed to get the goal. Obviously, the goalkeepers have massively improved now, so that might be part of the issue. We had 12 shots, 7 on target. You'd expect a couple of those to go in. That hasn't happened, and so maybe it is the keeper situation, but it is making it, in some games, enjoyable. Other matches just frustrating, so we'll wait and see anyway what happens in the last few games of the season. Barcelona might have dropped more points. Let's just hope they do over the next couple of days. Okay, Barcelona win again, so that means that they are on 69 points. They still can only get 84 points, though. Let's make that clear. That is the max amount of points they can get, and they're 20 goals behind us. So they'd have to do a lot over these next, 5 games, is it? I think. So, yeah, it's unlikely, but you never know. And the game is just frozen. Does that mean we've lost the save? Okay, so we did save up to the Alvarez games. That could change the result of the Barcelona match, which would be unfortunate. Do they still win? Let's have a look. Will it take them to 69 points, or do we win the league title? No, they win again, so luckily that hasn't changed. But like I say, we are still in pole position to go ahead and win this. We need 1 more point, that's it. Can't believe we didn't manage to get the 2 points that we needed across the 2 games. Unbelievable that we drew and then lost. Suddenly just a bit of a drop in form, bizarrely. But that's it now for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 75 likes on today's episode, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already as well, and that'd be absolutely fantastic too. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.